Jimmy is the best. So
Jimmy's so
Jimmy pulls
kind.
packs. Jimmy pulls packs. Shout out to you, bro. You just hooked the homie up. Dude, I love it, dude. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Because I couldn't get in. My screen kept buffering and everything. So
oh
that
man,
dude just hooked me up with the new Paldean Premium Collection, the Iron Treads. Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go.
That's
I
I've
awesome.
love it. Yeah.
never, guys, I've never ripped Paldean Fates
It's gonna
ever.
be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. Watch.
Ooh.
You're gonna have that beginner's luck and you're gonna pull something crazy.
How?
Guardy, Bubble Mew, or Zard.
I
Watch.
mean, I
Watch.
really want, what's so
Swear.
funny about that set, this is hot take, I'm sure, is okay, obviously anytime if you hit the bubble mew, that's amazing. But I don't really want to open the set specifically for the bubble mew. I
Mm.
want all the Gen 1 shinies, the Charmander, the
Yes.
Charmeleon, the Oddish, the Jiggly. Like I want all those baby shiny Gen 1
Uh-huh.
things, and they're not cheap. They're not cheap
Ooh.
cards.
No.
No.
And so
No.
it's like I think and the shiny the baby shiny Pikachu, oh, and the
You
Snorlax.
want
The
Yeah,
Snorlax
the
you want to
baby
see?
Snorlax. So
I'm
good.
gonna I'm gonna show you my favorite baby shiny if I can find it real quick. Oh, it's right here because I keep it
Oh,
out.
oh my. Oh, the
Ooh,
Mimi.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Mimikyu.
So
Oh.
cute.
Baby
So
shiny
cool.
Mimikyu. It goes so
That is
hard.
cool.
Okay.
I like you're like,
Love
wait
it.
a sec. Oh, it's right here.
It's
Fancy
right
that.
here.
Fancy that.
I just keep it out, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. It was good. We love
I
show and
love it.
tell.
All right, all right, all right.
Uh, Shiny Talk, episode 5. Welcome, welcome. Opening question is a fun one this week. I think it's a really fun one, and it took a little bit of research on my part at least. But the opening question is, what art style of card do you like most, and what's your like favorite of that art style, and why? And then bonus if you can name like your favorite artist from Pokemon.
Can I jump in?
Okay, yes, I
Okay,
knew
I'm
Jenny
gonna
would be
nerd out a
first
bit
today.
because I've got a few. It's so hard because there's so many great artists out there, and this is such a fun question because it's so subjective, right? We all like what we like. But there's artists out there that may. So I went to school for art was one of my things. And so I am such a sucker for like paintings, art that looks like paintings, classical paintings. There's some art out there that looks it's like reminiscent of like the old Renaissance or Rococo era. If you look at I think it's Oka, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly,
That's
but
fine.
that's one of the artists. She or they painted like it was a I think it was like an Oshawott from White Flare or the Flareon. It's like the Flareon VMAX. Um, their art style is just so fluid, so vibrant. It gives such an elevated look to like what
Mhm.
the world would look like if Pokemon were living in it, and it's so pretty. There's also Yukamori is of course another great artist out there who puts like a whole different spin on like creating Pokemon cards because it's like the whole composition and media bringing like polymer clay and like putting that in like real world settings into her pieces. It's just so
Yeah.
fun and playful. So that's another artist that I collect. I've got a lot of binders of just like artists.
Wow.
And those are like two really big ones that I collect. And I'm just such a sucker for like bold line work, saturated like color, opaque colors, things like that. Things that mimic like iconic classic like cartoon imagery is just like my favorite. So I think my top artist would have to be like Saboteri. It's like or Saboteri. I don't know how to say their names. I'm so sorry. I'm butchering them. But they did the promo for Destin Rivals, I believe.
Nice.
They also did that Squirtle in the blow up pool. They did
Oh,
like
Oh
the
my
extra
oh yeah,
working, the
beautiful
fan
card.
fee. There's so many identifiable like common cards that they've done. They also did, I think it was like a connecting cards of there's like 6 of them, some from like Destin and some from Journey. And if you put them all together, it creates like this big like piece. But
God,
that's like my top artist right there. And yeah,
love
it's
that.
it's just so many. I just couldn't pick, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love
I
it.
just get so excited.
Yes. I knew you would get excited about this one.
Yeah, there's so many, but those are like my top. Those are like I have got like 3 or 4 like binders of like artist binders, and those are like my top ones.
Love it.
That's like an awesome selection. That is such an awesome because all the cards you named are some of my favorites.
Yeah,
So
let's go.
Love it. Next up.
Okay, so my favorite art style is actually like action art. Okay, so when I'm talking about that, I mean like the Ethan's Typhlosion looks like a real dynamic card. It's action. The Misty Psyduck, real dynamic art. It's action. Okay, and then my favorite one is going to be an actual fight scene card, which is Brilliant Stars Charizard versus Venusaur. So that's my personal favorite. I also like I like the Lucario, I like the Mewtwo, I like the reverse Charizard of it. Those cards for me are really, really cool because it reminds me of the cartoon itself when the Pokemon are actually
Mhm.
fighting and you have those really cool scenes on the anime and it's just amazing. But despite saying all that, I think right now my favorite artist is Shinji Kanda.
NG.
Um,
Ah.
so let me just see
Yep,
if I can get this to
there it is.
focus.
I
There's
need
the
to get that
Magneton
card. I need to
promo.
get that. I still haven't gotten it yet.
I'll send you one.
It's
I'll send
so
you one,
good,
maybe.
dude. It's
I'll
so
send you
good.
one. I'll send you one.
Bobby.
Seriously, I have a bunch of them sealed. I'll send it to you.
All right,
It's no
dude.
problem.
Ooh.
It's no problem at all. For the free homie
For
hookup.
the fruit.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Uh yeah, it's no problem, dude. That's what Pokemon's all about. It's about sharing the hobby with your friends and doing something special. It's not just all about value and what other people do with it. I'll put it that way. So yeah, I'll send you one. But that like look at the art style. Like it's
I
I'm sorry,
know.
I'm trying to get it to
You're
focus.
good.
Like
The
it's just
detail.
the detail of the card is just amazing. Like the Magikarp, all of his cards, y'all know them. So that's my favorite, and that's my list pretty much. I like
Yeah.
dynamic cards with fight scene styles or like action, right? Or and then the artist Shinji Kanda, just because his work is so clean, it looks good. You
Mhm.
know the art style once you see it.
They're very
Totally.
identifiable, yeah.
Yeah, so that was actually my favorite artist.
Oh, we
So
should. I'm so
I
sorry.
knew it would be
no,
though. I
that's
knew it
good.
would
Like
be.
We
they're
should. Yeah.
amazing. They're
Yeah.
so good. And the Magikarp is like one of my all-time favorite cards. My husband and I chased it for so long, refused to buy it. We had to pull it, finally pulled it. So it's like, it holds a special place in my heart. The artist holds a special place in my heart. So absolutely 100% Shinji. Definitely up there. But I think that that art style in general, I don't know if that would be like my favorite art style. I love their art, but I'm kind of different from both of you, I think.
Mhm.
I'm not really a fan of like the clay or the crochet or the big thick lines or the cartoony. It's not really my thing. But when I'm trying to think of my favorite art style, I don't know if I really have a favorite style. It's more of like just the vibe.
Mm.
So I
Okay.
really like kind of like the warm, cozy vibe cards.
Ooh.
So the Flareon and the Vulpix by the fireplaces, the
Mhm.
Sleepy Zard, the Leafeon and the Leaf Pile. So all cards like that, they give me like these kind of warm and fighting vibes, and that's what draws me to the cards. So I'd say that particular vibe is more my favorite when it comes to Pokemon cards versus like the style per
Yeah, yeah,
se.
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
like art styles that give you a certain feeling behind them, which is perfectly fine. That's really,
Yeah,
really good. I think that's unique.
exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, cozy is good. I mean, that is something that art does. I think that is actually a style. I don't know the art language and maybe necessarily around it, but there is an element of that like cozy feeling that art gives you that I mean
Yeah.
the artist is doing that to make you feel that with light, right? They're using light in specific
Mm.
ways and perspective and all of that stuff. So yeah, I love that. I don't know, maybe this might not be cozy, but when you said cozy is why I thought of that cute little Tepig from White Flare or Black Bolt that's like laying in the
Yeah.
it's like in the
Oh
leaves too, and I'm
yeah.
like, oh, that's so cozy. Like
That
it's such
one's
a
very
cozy
cute.
card. So I love that. I'm similar to Bobby in the sense of I think that my favorite style is the anime cards. I think the more they lean into anime, I like them. I definitely thought of the Typhlosion a lot when I thought of, oh, I love these style of cards. And so I looked up, so the artist of the Typhlosion is Ghidorah. I don't know if it's a I didn't do enough research to know if it's a girl or a boy. But they've done a ton of insane cards for Pokemon. And what I realized that they do as well, really, really well, is they do perspective. And so as I was looking, I was like, oh, I love perspective cards. So I love cards like they did the ducklet from White Flare, where you can like see under the water and
Uh-huh.
there's water splashing up. They did the Perrin and the Growlithe from Twilight. So using
Love
different
those.
perspective to kind of shift the tone of the card. And so that's kind of what I really love. And that the Ghidorah artists, like they have done some incredible stuff. They've done a lot of trainers, a lot of like anime. You can tell they're an anime artist. Like that's their forte. And so they've gone to them a lot to do a lot of these trainer full arts. They did the Grimsley from Phantasmal, like
Mm-hmm.
that Grimsley card, full art. And so, but yeah, I love perspective and I love the anime style. So that's kind of my that was mine. But they did the Typhlosion, and that's how I found out that that's who it was because I was like, ooh, this card is so epic,
It's a cool
like
card.
epically dynamic and perspective. So yeah, that's mine. Good take. This
That's
is
a
all
good
really good.
one.
It's fun because I think sometimes there's art like a lot of those arts that I even shared, and I'm sure you guys are the same. I would totally blow those up into massive prints if I could, like, and have
Definitely.
them in rooms in my house,
Hmm.
just because I love that style so much. So,
Mm-hmm.
That Growlithe for sure.
oh, so cute.
The Growlithe
Mm.
is nice. The perspective is super, super nice.
It is.
And who did you say the artist was again?
It's
Sorry.
it's Ghidorah, I believe. So like Gidora. So really great artists, and I mean, they've legit designed probably over 100 cards for
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon. They've done a ton. They did the Lycanroc for Journey. They even did the what's the Charizard card, Bobby, where the trainer's with Charizard and he's laying on him. It's kind of a friendship card.
Yeah, it's a trainer gallery card. I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that one too, or they did that one too. So, um,
If we have time, I want to make an honorable mention of Akira. Akira is an awesome artist. Y'all will know it from the Mega Latias.
yeah,
So where the
Mm.
background has all those like buildings in it,
yeah,
and
the
it looks like
city.
Latias is flying across the
Ah,
card.
yes.
I do love that.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
It is
Mhm.
awesome art. But that's it.
That's great.
So when we're out there, sorry.
No, you're
No,
good. I
you're
love it. I
good.
love that. So many great artists. But
Really are, yeah.
and that's how I would encourage viewers, viewers, listeners, like take time. I think today was so fun. I just took like 10 minutes and just went on a deep dive on one of the artists, and it's pretty cool. Like going in and searching and being like, oh, what has this artist done? Like I would encourage you guys to do it just because it's fun to learn about some of that stuff sometimes, and then you start to see, oh, this person has done multiple cards, and I like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of their cards, and so just making the hobby a little bit more, just a little bit of depth to the hobby. So
Definitely.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, I love seeing collections built around artists, favorite artists.
yeah,
Those are always fun to see.
yeah. I
Definitely.
think
Yeah,
I'm
I've
going to
got like a
start.
few binders like that. And some of the artists also have like, like mentioned, like connecting cards too
Yeah,
from like
Mhm.
different sets. So those are always fun to kind of like little Easter eggs to kind of look out for.
Oh yeah.
totally.
Oh
Love it. Our next segment is we Mega Dream has released, which and then Ascended Heroes pre-orders released. So I would love to hear if you guys got your pre-orders because I know it seems like Pokemon Center solved some problems, but we are going to talk all things Ascended Heroes right now and start a little bit of a hype train for what we're excited about with Ascended Heroes and Mega Dream. It's a massive set, very like huge variety, so many things going on. And so yeah, let's talk about Ascended Heroes and Mega Dream. Like what are we excited about? What are we chasing? Like pre-orders. Yeah, would love to hear how you guys are feeling.
So I was able to snag two bundles myself. I have two
Nice.
bundles coming in, and then I wasn't able to get an ETB, but the homie Rami secured me one ETB, and it's my first Poke Center ETB ever.
Let's go.
Yes.
Wow.
Ever. So that's pretty epic. I'm super excited. So big shout out to Rami. You're the man. You're the GOAT. I appreciate you so much, bro. You know what I'm saying. But
The double Zard
The
Bros.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my Goldzar twin. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? I got that. I'm super excited about the set. There's a couple things that I'll say. So I love all the IRs. I love the new MAR, Mega Attack Rare that's going to be in the set. I think it's cool and dynamic, and it's a good callback to the previous comic style cards from the
Hmm.
Mega series. And then, like, some of my favorites are obviously going to be the Dragonite, the Gengar, the Mewtwo. That Pikachu looks adorable. I don't care what anybody says. It's super cool card.
A little
Um,
girl hit that, Bobby, in the store. I was in on my LCS and she opened
that's
it right in front of
awesome.
me. Hit the
Super
Pikachu.
excited. Magical
Wow.
moment.
Amazing.
Oh man,
That's
she
so great.
squealed. She's like 7, a little girl.
Oh,
Like,
I love
so
that.
it was
Oh, that's so
amazing.
awesome.
Good
That's
for
so
you.
awesome. That's what it's all about. That's why I love doing it with my kids and how excited they get. So it's a magical moment to get to see that for somebody's childhood. Um, One thing that I particularly don't care for in the set, if I'm going to be honest, is that they did a lot of duplicate cards from other sets.
Hmm.
So that's like my only pet peeve. But what I will say is if you play the TCG game, they are all playable cards. They are
Definitely.
all literally built to build decks with. So this set is going to
Okay.
be for the people that play TCG, but also for the people that like those big chase cards because they have so many great ones. And I'm gonna call out one, and I know that Judy's gonna love it. The Psyduck. The
Psyduck.
Oh
Psyduck
yeah. Oh my
is
God.
so amazing.
Is our boy.
That
Yes.
that IR is so amazing. So yeah, so I'm super excited for it. I think it's gonna be an amazing set. I've been watching a lot of the Mega Dream hits. The hit rates seem pretty good, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping that that carries over into the English version, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm curious with the hit rates, Bobby, because or just ultimately because I feel like with these larger sets, I saw this with White Flare and Black Bullet, I feel like if you have a specific card you want though, it's harder to get them because there's so many there's
Mhm.
so many IRs that it's like, oh, I want the Psyduck, and I'm like, oh well, there's 30, what did you say, 30 plus IRs, and so it's
Mm-hmm.
like
Mhm.
it might be a little bit harder to get a hold of.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And I'm interested to see if they add cards into the English set that weren't in the Japanese set. And
Yeah,
the reason why is there's rumors of a Charizard Y card potentially
yeah,
Oh.
in the English set. That's just rumors and speculation. But I want to see if they actually do that because it's not in the Japanese set. So we'll see. We'll see. It's
yeah,
very, very interesting. I'm excited about it. It is a high class set, so no booster boxes, just bundles and ETBs and whatever else they come out with it. So it will definitely be hard to master.
yeah. Big set for sure.
Mhm. Very daunting. I think it'll be a really good set for pulling some and then maybe trading and buying for the ones that you really want.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I'm wondering how hard it's going to be to get. I do, I haven't heard from anybody that they weren't able to get the drops. If they tried to get the
Mhm.
Pokemon Center drops for the ETBs and the bundles, I was able to get both, and I did try to get both. So, and everyone else I know, same thing. So I think that they did a really good job with them this time. Maybe they printed a lot, so maybe that's a good sign for what's to come. I don't know. Um, but I very excited. My husband collects Dragonite cards. So also a little nervous for my wallet because there's amazing Dragonite cards in this set. So that's going to be very dangerous. But also we are already preparing. We are we've set aside cards. We're like, okay, we can trade these
Trades.
ones. These are good. Like we're set. We're ready to go.
Love it.
Yeah, so obviously Dragonite, that's chase number one. But I have yet to see a card from this set that makes me go, oh, I don't want that one. I
Yeah,
want them all.
Mm-hmm.
they're all really good. They're
Yeah,
all
they're all
really good.
really good.
Yeah. They're all so good. Even the Pikachu, like, isn't really my art style, but even that one, I'm like, there's something about it that's so wonky cute
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
that I want it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
Totally.
the whole set just has me so hyped. I'm really excited about it. I was super excited for Prismatic, and I think this out hypes. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
that's
I
because
that
I'm an
I
sounds
Eevee
honestly,
see.
I
girl.
mean,
good.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
like
this
that.
set is a perfect combination of like Journey Together, Prismatic Evolutions, and Destined Rivals.
Yeah, you were
If
mentioning
I'm
that.
being honest, that's if you look at it, that's what you see mixed in, and they took all the things
Hmm.
that they did good with all those sets and put it in this set.
Yeah, it feels very like it does feel it does remind me of Destin only because I remember when Destin Rivals came out, every IR I was like, wow, oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. And I loved all
Yeah.
the IRs in Destin. But I mean, I just was like when I saw I was seeing the leaks come out of all the arts and the IRs and the SIRs, I was like, this set is going so hard. Like
Hmm.
every single card is not just like normal. It felt like it
Hmm.
was like every card is crazy. Like I'm obviously I'm chasing the Dragonite as well. I'm a huge
Yeah.
Dragonite fan. Would like that Dragonite. But I think my other chase, which I did not expect this, but is that epic Halucha. Like that
That
Yes,
one's
thing
So
but
is
good.
so cool.
crazy.
okay.
Yes.
So I've also heard rumors about the Halucha. It may not be in the English set. So it's just crazy what I've been hearing online. Once
Yeah.
again, speculation. I don't want to disappoint anyone, but I doubt that that's true. I'm pretty sure it will be, but it is an
It's
amazing card.
not. I mean,
It's probably one of my favorites from that
yeah.
set.
I mean, if it's not, I'll just try to track it down. I'll track down the Japanese then. Because I mean, I
Yeah.
just was like so
Yeah.
blown. And then the just cards that you're normally not like, oh, this is amazing, but the Pheasantipity as well. Just like
Oh
the
my gosh.
like
I
there's
Yes.
so
love.
many cards that like blew me away in this set
Yeah.
that I was just like, whoa, that's incredible. And so yeah, they did a great job this time around with the art. I just think every single card I saw was impressive.
I mean, the Scrafty. Come on, he's just a chill guy.
The Scrafty.
That one's
Yeah.
so good too.
That one's so cool. He looks so cool in that,
He does look cool.
or there's that Diglett card, and then you've got like the Team Rockets or
He's
something like,
getting I
or
feel
the
like
Rocket
Scrafty's
Boss or whatever.
getting payback or getting his redemption a little bit in this set because of
Getting
his
his
flesh
flowers.
pants from the
Yes.
last set. It's like like he was so weird. And this one it's like, okay, he's getting a good card now.
Definitely. Yeah, no, I agree with all y'all. And I think everyone knows what my chase is going to be. It's going to be my boy Psyduck. I
Yeah.
will probably, if I don't get it in the first like few boxes, I'll probably just go buy it or something.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
You do that with your favorites. I also got I was gonna say I also did get two Pokemon Center ETBs.
Ooh,
Um
nice.
which I've never gotten a Pokemon Center ETB either. So these are my
Let's
first.
go.
And I did get four bundles as well. But I also thought that was really interesting that they're spreading out the release so
Yes.
much. So like those ETBs are coming in February, right? And then the bundles don't come till March or April or
April,
something.
yeah.
All right, so I'll touch on this real quick, and
Yes, this is great.
Yes.
this is a theory of mine, right? But it kind of adds up. So when the tech stickers release on that release date, if I'm not mistaken, the first 30th anniversary package is set to release as well. So this Ascended
Um,
Hero set is going to be released with 30th anniversary. I believe that's how Pokemon is
ooh,
going to do it because you have this three pack with Mega, a Pikachu coin, and the Pikachu promo for the 30th anniversary. You can look it up online, releasing at that same time that those
okay.
tech stickers for Ascended Heroes is releasing. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they do it. And I've heard a lot of rumors, which I've already been seeing it, that they're going to massively reprint the Scarlet and Violet sets. So I've been seeing a lot of DR and Walmarts and other stores lately. So
Mhm.
I think that cycle has already begun.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. It makes sense though, because I was
Hmm.
wondering why they were spacing it out so much. And
Yeah.
so, yeah,
I believe shelves are going to be filled with SMV, Ascended Heroes, and 30th anniversary.
agreed.
That's my prediction.
There you go.
Holler at me in
We'd love to
and
see it.
tell
I
me if
hope
I'm
so.
right.
I hope so.
I
I hope
mean,
we see it. I hope we see it.
I would love to
Um,
see some more white flare.
yeah, I don't see a lot of that stuff. I was surprised that I got a Black Bolt ETB in a vending machine the other day, last
I
week,
just got
but
a white flare bundle in a vending machine, literally.
Really?
that's wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
because usually it's
there's
hard to
just
find that
it's
stuff here.
interesting what's popping up on the shelves right now. So,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
just not, I know a lot of people are struggling to find Phantasmal ETBs right now. So
Hmm.
already. which we
Yeah.
know it'll get printed, but it's like it's interesting what's popping up. Those tins were everywhere. So,
Yeah. I didn't score any of the Ascended stuff, any of the pre-orders.
mm,
I was bummed. I was like, oh, I like was like 5, 10 minutes late to the last
Pokemon
drop
Center.
because I was I was in the middle of like helping my cousin give birth, and so I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
we got done, we wrapped up, and then I was getting home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm only like t 5 minutes like after the ping, maybe I'll get in. I didn't. I waited a good 2.5 hours. I was like, oh darn, but my local card shop's pretty good about having like really good like at MSRP, so hopefully they'll get
Nice.
enough for us. I did have a question about like the Japanese sets and the English sets that come out. Like you were saying that there might be some cards that won't be in the English set that are in the Japanese set. And is that a common thing that, the lists are so different?
So usually it's not very common. There has been times where like certain cards didn't get into the English set.
Hmm.
There's also been times where cards that were in the Japanese set were just switched to promos. And there's
Ah.
been times where Japanese cards were released, like the Meowth and Phantasmal Flames, that were said to be Japanese exclusive, and
Hmm.
then later found their way into
The
an
English
English
set.
set and regular population. So yeah, that's you never know. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Just curious. Nice.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, it's interesting. Has anybody opened any Mega Dream? Anybody?
No.
No.
I have not either. The boxes are pretty pricey. I saw they
Yes.
had them at my LCS, and I was like talking to the guy, but they because I guess like Bobby was saying, it's a premium set or something, and so the even the Japanese boxes only have 10 packs in them. And so they only had 10 packs, and they my LCS is crazy. They were selling it for 160 berries. You say berries?
Yeah, that's.
For
I mean,
10.
you'll see that price come down eventually on a new set like this. They usually charge a extra premium,
That's
especially when
crazy.
it's like brand new. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is crazy. But it comes with 10 packs. But the difference is it has 10 cards in each pack of this set.
Yeah.
So really, if you think about it, Phantasmal Flames, I believe, has 4 or 5 cards in each pack, but has 30 packs. So the card count almost comes out to the same.
Is it also one of those sets, Bobby? I don't know if you know this, that has a hit in every single pack?
Not necessarily. From what I've been
Okay.
seeing on the streams, you're guaranteed 3 ARs in Japanese
Okay.
from a box. You're guaranteed an MA at least, but then SRs, SARs, and some of the other stuff is extra. There
Okay.
was a lot of EXs pulled, don't get me wrong, but I didn't keep count to see if it was in every pack.
Yeah. Interesting. Cool. Well, any final thoughts on Mega Dream slash Ascended Heroes? I think we're all excited. Art is great. Hype is high. I think I agree with Evangelica that I just think this set is gonna I think it's gonna be massively hyped. I think people are gonna
Mhm.
go pretty hard into this set just because of how big it is and how impressive it is. So pretty
Thank
excited.
goodness for limits.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we can
there's
actually
been,
get some.
I know it affects a lot of people differently, but the limits have been helping a bit here in Orlando, that's for sure. Like there's been more
Good.
stuff. I've been walking into Walmarts, mid-morning to lunch, and there's actually product on the shelves. That has not been the case for a very long time here. And so, yeah,
I don't mind the limits. I've been able to hit like lately at places after work and different things like that. So it's pretty
nice.
cool. All it did for me is cause me to have to drive more, work harder,
Yeah,
hit vending machines, hit different stores, and do what I got to do to get the product I need. So
little
that's
extra
it.
legwork. Yeah, a little extra
I got to
legwork
Yeah.
do
for
that
that.
kind
Been
of work
putting in the
now.
work.
Well, we are doing right now on the show our official G word. I fixed my focus, guys. How nice is that?
Looks
That's awesome.
clean.
Nice and
Crispy.
clean. So we're
Mm-hmm.
doing this awesome mega promo. And so I'm going to share my screen, everybody, and we're going to run it right
Woohoo.
now. Here we go. Yes.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody. I'm going to shuffle it a couple times. And you guys see a little Bulbasaur in the middle, too?
Yeah, that's so
That's
Adorable.
cute.
cool.
I love it.
Nice little touch. All right, let's see who takes it home. Oh,
Oh,
local
Nice.
HBK,
Yeah.
local. All right,
HBK.
let's
there we
go.
go.
Congrats, congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats, local HBK. This is coming to you, dude. And I have your address already, so you don't even have to reach out to me. So, little plug, local HBK is awesome, and he has a cool Discord that hooks people up with MSRP product all the time too. So,
That's dope.
give him a
That's awesome.
follow. And he's always helping the community. So, I love that he won that. So, awesome. All right, guys. So. New segment, underrated, overrated. Well, we've done underrated, overrated, but new set for underrated, overrated. So now let me give why I did this set because you guys know what it is. But
Mm.
I thought I picked this set because with the new Mega Dream and with Ascended Heroes, the Mega Attack is kind of coming, and it's new, but it is a rework, which Bobby kind of
Hmm.
mentioned earlier in the show. It's a rework of what they've done before. And so I wanted to get an underrated, overrated discussion on XY evolutions because it has those kind of mega type attack feeling cards with the Japanese lettering across them. And so it's a also there's a lot in that set, but I wanted to talk about it and see what you guys think about XY evolutions because I think it has a unique style to it, like to the set, and it's a unique set. So let's jump in and talk about XY evolutions, underrated, overrated.
I'll let somebody else go first. I was just waiting. Like everybody's looking around. They're like,
Um, okay, well, I know Bobby's gonna have probably a lot of good stuff to say about this. I could put my little tiny 2 cents in. I don't know too much about, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know too much about this set. Um, I remember buying some of this stuff because it was out. It was on the shelves always. Um, and so from that, for me, I think it's just, I want to say at the time it was overrated. Um, it wasn't loved from what I remember. And like just from a consumer standpoint, I wasn't really collecting heavily at that time yet. So I think it was just from what I read that it was just not well received because it was just overly printed and it was always on the shelf. It was available in like everything. And it was easy to master. But yeah, from a personal standpoint, I just remember seeing it and just not really going for it because it was always there. And I just got stuff here and there. But I think the cards and everything for me were just kind of mediocre. There
Mm,
wasn't a lot of stuff in there that I really liked or enjoyed. So it didn't really get me into like wanting to collect a bunch of the cards in the set.
yeah, good take, Judy. Good
Mm.
take.
Mhm. Kind of with you. I had to look it up and see what cards are in there. I wasn't collecting when it was out, so it's like I am not familiar with the set. Let me kind of see what's going on. Turns out my husband did just pick up the Dragonite from that set at the card
There you
show.
go.
So I was like, oh, that's where that one came from. Okay, got it. So to be honest, that's the only card I would want out of that set, though. So I'm glad we got that one. But you're right. As soon as you mentioned it, Michael, I was like, oh, I can see the tie-in with Mega Dream and Ascended Heroes with the lettering on the cards.
Hmm.
Not really my favorite style. So I think when people hear XY these days, there's a whole lot of hype and excitement because it's an older set, and so it's
Hmm.
not readily available. So people are like, yes, I want to open that. It's old. Get excited. But the cards it's in the set itself, I don't think are really worth being hyped for unless you're like into that art style, in which case that's a different story.
Hmm.
But it is small, and I don't think it's that great compared to other sets at the time.
Yeah, I
okay.
think. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go.
Now I'll step in and go.
Okay, he's
So
ready.
XY
Yeah.
Evolutions was actually released in 2016.
Mhm.
It's the 20th anniversary set for Pokemon. It was the drawback to the original 151 Pokemon, and they
Hmm.
did special like break cards. They had megas, they had the art style that we're talking about. And you got to think about for the time in 2016, this was probably new and dynamic, but it wasn't well received. And that's kind of what I've been talking about with the anniversary sets is most of the time, even when Pokemon's in a hype market, when the anniversary set comes out, it actually tends to crash the market a little bit. And this has been a trend that we saw in 2020. This is might be a trend that we see in 2026. Definitely sat on the shelves in 2016. So we'll see what really happens. But then after the fact, so like during release and like during the thing after the fact, those things are well sought after. Like I think Celebrations is going for like 2K.
Yeah,
Uh,
crazy.
you get what I'm saying? So um, I like some of the cards in the set. It really gives me a nostalgic feeling of the original Pokemon that I collected in my childhood. And
Mhm.
then it has an alternate looking art for like the megas and some of
Hmm.
your point break cards and things of that nature. Is there like a specific card in the set that I really like? Dragonite was one of them.
Yeah.
And then there's a beautiful Misty card in it that just
Yep.
has like that good blue. I
Yeah.
remember this is a circle back to a previous episode we talked about when Pokemon uses that blue color,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Those cards really popped to me, and that Misty's card, that trainer card, was really nice and had that blue and her just straight on the front page. But
Yeah.
if you go back to 2016, 2017, even Pokemon really wasn't doing the art styles we're used to nowadays. There wasn't like your alternate arts. There wasn't like you get what I'm saying. Those I don't believe at that time frame those sets had come out yet. They
Mhm.
hadn't started doing that yet.
Mhm. Fair.
So for the time, I think it was a cool set. I think it wasn't well received, and I think now that people are going back to those past and focusing on those sets, some people really like those style cards, and some people really like those megas. I mean, if you look up the value of the Blastoise and Charizard mega from that set, I'm sure it's pretty high up there. But we would compare it to like an EX of our era, and that we're currently in of our modern
Yeah.
era, right? You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
they have a mega Charizard that's in there that I think looks really, really cool too. But other than that, do I think it's an overrated or underrated set? I think it's now considered a vintage set, a classic set because it's 10 years old at this point, basically.
Mhm.
And I think it's appropriately rated for something that would be out of and that's my personal opinion on it. And that's just,
Mhm.
I had to lay out all the facts of the set
Yeah.
and what was going on. Because I know both of y'all were like, oh, I hate the art. It's not my thing.
I mean,
Like,
there's some
I,
really good
I
cards. Like
get it.
I've got the Misty card. Is that the one
Yeah.
you're
The
talking about?
Misty.
Yes. So
Nice.
it's one of my favorites, you know. So there are some selects, but it definitely is like one of those sets that is just like splattered with just like random, it's just kind of
That's
like, I don't know.
Feel like you like it or you don't. It's one of
Yeah,
those
yeah,
sets.
definitely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just feel like right now, like, I mean, I just think most people, maybe not all, but I think most people want it because it's vintage. Like, I think they're
Yeah.
Mhm.
like, oh, it's vintage, so I want it. Like, I am not a huge fan of it. Like, I was looking, it's like 47 a pack right now ish space right now. Like, so it's like, but I'm looking at the cards and I'm like, yeah, there's not necessarily a ton of cards in here that I would like actually want to hit. Like I'd want the classic, they have the Charizard that looks exactly like Gen 1 and they did
Yeah.
a lot of these like reverses that are cool of all the Gen 1 stuff. But a lot of the Mega stuff I don't love. I do like the Mega Attack in Dream better than I like what they did
Absolutely.
with the cards at the in this old style. And I do think Bobby's right. Like I think it was a definitely a style of the times, like that 3D type look, like the 3D art was I think definitely in a hype of that time. I mean, video game culture was really spiking then. You had the PlayStation 2. It almost looks like a PlayStation game
It
type thing, right? Where they took them
Yeah,
in
it
does.
and put them
The
in.
does.
So
graphics,
it has that
yeah.
feel to it. And I do feel like even now I'm like it feels a bit overrated. But I think it's hyped because it's vintage is basically my take is that
Mm-hmm.
people are still going to want it and chase it, and it's mostly because of the value. Because I even think I looked earlier. Bobby might have some further information here. If not, it's fine. But I don't think there's even the high chase cards in them are not necessarily super high value.
No, not super
So,
expensive.
which is interesting that the packs are so expensive, right? And
Expensive,
then,
yeah.
but there's not a ton of high value chase cards in the set. So you do have that mega Charizard, I think is the top hit, obviously, in the set. But I think there's a really cool, the Dragonite is cool, and there's a cool Mewtwo as well that's kind of cool. That's pretty dynamic in it. But yeah, I do think it's
So
a bit overrated.
So I'm gonna
Mm.
agree with you 100% movie on the fact that the 3D print style is like what people liked back then because the Nintendo console that was out at that time was actually the 3DS. So
Okay.
that
Yeah.
that was the last console that Nintendo had released, and their video games that they had at that time look similar to the
Mm.
cards that they were printing on. And if you have a game and an anime and a card, it usually meshes well together, right?
Yeah.
So
Totally.
so that's people were playing the 3DS and collecting the 3D style art cards, and that was just 2016. That's what happened because I believe they released the 3DS in like 2014, 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
And
Mm.
then the Nintendo Switch was announced in October of 2016. Didn't come out till later on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it makes sense with like even the break cards, right? Like break is like a video game type
Yeah,
thing, right?
definitely.
So
I'm
it
sure
makes
there was
sense.
something. I'm sure there was like a Pokemon break point in the video game. I didn't
Yeah.
play the
Totally.
3DS back then, so I
Totally. I
couldn't
didn't
tell you.
either.
But
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 Well, I
yeah,
think didn't Pokemon Go also came out? There was a lot of like I think gaming influence that,
totally. Yeah. I think
were
gaming
tied in
culture
with the set.
definitely,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, absolutely. So
had an
and
impact on it.
and it's good to see where Pokemon was and where it's came since then. Like I don't think I would be as drawn to Pokemon as I am now if it still looked like that art style. To
Totally.
be honest with
Same.
you,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, yeah.
And it's funny, right? It's funny how it's called evolutions, but it's the art evolves over time. It's like it has evolved over time into something new, and I would say even more diverse, right? Artistically diverse for
Oh,
for a hobby
definitely.
compared to a lot of stuff. So,
Hmm.
um, and I do think that I think they're leaning into a lot. I think Pokemon Now is leaning into a lot more, um, like not necessarily hyped art styles, but classical art styles. And they're finding artists that can like hit those certain styles that appeal to mass audiences, right? All the
Hmm.
different things that they do. And so they know what they're doing. They know what
Oh,
they're doing.
definitely.
Mhm.
So. All right. I mean, what's our consensus? I feel like we're saying Bobby said middle, but I think we're saying it's a bit overrated. I think that's where we're landing right
Yeah.
now. So
yeah, I mean, I get it. I like it just because of the nostalgic effect, and there's a couple cards in there I like. But once again, it's an out of print set. It's a vintage set. I'm sure we could pull up a bunch of vintage sets, and we'd be like, that art isn't exactly what really like,
that's
right?
true.
Yeah.
But
It's all for the
Yeah.
nostalgia though.
yeah, so
Oh
but
man.
so that's why I said it is appropriately rated in comparison with other vintage sets out there on the market today.
Totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
no, that's a accurate take, I think.
Well, listeners and viewers, sound off in the comments. Let us know what you think of XY evolutions. If you think it's underrated or overrated, we'd love to hear. Love to hear from you. So all right, guys. So that brings us into pack battle time, pack battle leaderboard. And so the current standings, Bobby, assisted by Sandlot last week, is at the top of the leaderboard.
Oh
But
boy, Sandlot.
he is at 8. Judy's at
Sheesh.
4. I am at 1. And we are hoping Dakota gets a hit today.
Don't have to
Let's
say
go.
Get on the board.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what are
So.
we?
Okay, so what's everybody ripping today?
A journey.
Journey,
Ooh, okay, okay.
Surging. Oh,
I
you're
want.
You're tempting. You're tempting fate.
Bold.
Ooh,
It's
Very
bold.
bold.
it is
Very
very
bold.
bold.
I'm going with Mega, which is also bold because Mega hates me. Ooh, Judy.
Ooh, I got it. Yeah.
That is so
Ooh,
Opened up
fun.
a
So Judy's
tin,
ripping Silver
so
Tempest.
that's fun.
So
been a
fun.
while.
All right, well let's get ready. I keep hoping that Mega will finally treat me well,
Hoping.
but
Full of gold.
Okay, how do
I
I?
mean that would be
One,
amazing.
two,
I have not hit. I'm trying to think if I've hit any hyper rares. This is still out of the box that I
one,
have.
two. It's
Um,
three.
so fire and fighting for Evangelica and Bobby, and I am grass.
The best one.
I think it's Judy. I think that
Three,
it's
right? Is
Silver
it two?
Four.
Tempest. I
Four.
think it's four.
I think it's
Four
four.
from the back. Yeah, four from the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I had a B star.
V
Ooh,
star.
V star, V
I was
star.
like,
All
Might be a
right,
good
we
what?
sign.
ready? Here we go. Let's get to
I
our
did
reverse, and
less.
then we'll hold.
Can't see in the
Ooh.
camera, yo. I'm
And
sorry.
then
All
my
right.
first reverse. Ooh, I need this reverse for the master.
Love that one.
Okay, we're all on our
I can
reverse.
focus now.
Judy's on her reverse. Three, two, one. Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Three, two, one.
I think that was mine.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
you're
oh,
on the
You
yes,
finally
she's
got
on the
something.
board.
I got an EX. Hold on,
And
let me get it to
Bobby got an
focus.
EX, and
Let's go.
Mega
Oh
continues to treat me
man.
bad.
Three,
Nice. Let's go.
3 points for Evangelica. I love it.
Go,
Three
go, Bullet. How are
points.
you supposed to say this Pokemon's name?
Oh, I don't
Scoville.
know.
Scoville.
No, I'm just
Scavillion is what I think, but I don't know if that's right.
I have no clue.
No idea.
I know. It always just reminded me of
It's a
like
little plant thing,
peppers,
so this
little
works.
peppers.
The plant
They look
thing.
like little peppers, like ghost peppers or something.
So Evangelica gets three on that one. Judy and
Yay.
I
Oh
strike out.
my gosh.
And then Bobby gets one. So that puts Bobby at nine,
Sheesh.
Judy at four, Evangelica at three, and me now at the bottom at one. But
Ooh.
I will say, guys, I hit two reverses that I need for the master, so I'll take it.
Let's go.
Good
So
pack.
There's
that doesn't happen often around here. So, all right, favorite time of the night for me, at least. I love this segment. So we're doing our creator spotlight to end the show. So one of our favorite times is just uplifting amazing creators in the community. And this week we are talking about Ace Trainer Chew. Oh,
Chew. Chew.
yes. Very beloved. So let's just get in and give Ace Trainer Chew a little bit of encouragement and tell our viewers and listeners about this amazing creator.
I adore Chew. He's so funny and just so genuine. And the skits are hilarious. Like, and they're so original. Nobody else is doing what Chew is doing.
I need
It's
it.
fantastic.
uh,
I've had to tell him before because my husband, a lot of times I will show him videos and I am like, I have tears streaming down my face.
Yes. I'm
I'm like,
like tearing up.
it's so funny. And he's like, I don't get it. But
oh my
every time I
God.
show him one of Chew's videos, he's like, I get it. This is funny. I like
Yeah,
this. Like,
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
But Chew is also my Rainbow Dash twin.
He
So
is.
absolutely.
special twin there. And I am going to pull the Rainbow Pony first.
Ooh, fighting
Oh,
words from Evangelica.
the
Watch
heat.
out, you.
Hey,
It's going to happen in my next three packs because that's all I have left. But
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna
I thought you were
happen.
like predicting already that
I
you had done it. And I was like,
the confidence. No,
I wish I were that.
Evangelica's manifesting it, so it's gonna happen.
yes,
can't be
Man,
the last
but
yes,
one.
absolutely adore Chew. He's amazing. So if you don't know Chew already, please go follow.
yes.
Yes, Chu is great. I was very lucky to meet him at Card Party and
Yes.
all of his personalities. He's got such a calming presence to him for somebody who has like also like a chaotic, unhinged energy also. He's so funny, but just so like deadpan face funny. You're just like,
Yes.
oh my God, what? His skits are so good, so great. He's somebody that you could just be so comfortable with right off the bat. Very kind, very funny. A lot of his skits just make me want to just like spit out my water. I'm just kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe you went there.
Yeah, can't
And
believe
I love that
that.
he does because it's like, yes, it gets everyone like just laughing and you just like, yes, we could be comfortable laughing about all this silly stuff. And he just brings such a fun, real side to the community that I adore and admire so much. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Love it.
So Chew, you mean Chools, you mean
Jules,
Tootie, you
prison.
mean Prison Chew, big dog.
Stop
You
barking.
mean,
So
hey, wait a minute,
many.
wait a minute, you mean Rich Boy Chew?
Oh my
Like, hold
goodness.
Also,
on.
there's like
Adore Rich
the
Boy
what was
too.
it like sensei or like trainer?
Sensei Chew.
Yes,
Pikachu
sensei.
Chew,
Oh, yes.
that's Master of Pokemon. That
Master.
dude is okay.
Yes.
I went through almost all his personalities, I think. No,
I'm sure there's more.
there's Bat Chew. There's definitely
Oh
Bat
yeah,
Chew. He did
Me
it
that
with
too.
Chew.
okay. So we'll just call it the Chuniverse,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
I like that.
so. I think that dude is so awesome. He's actually really, really wholesome. He's a super nice guy. So at the heart and core of who he is, he's a sweet person, which is really, really great because you don't get many of those nowadays. A lot of people are. I mean, y'all are great. Y'all are great people. Y'all are those type of people. I just want to let you know, and a lot of our viewers are as well. But but Chew is just super special, and I really think Judy nailed it. Like his delivery and his like calmness and peacefulness draws you in, and then bam, he says the wildest shit you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like it's like so awesome, and it
Uh-huh.
works. It works for like different styles of comedy, the way he delivers it and the way he is. So I can really appreciate that. Like I like humor myself, so watching him do that is just super magical. So if y'all aren't checking out Chew, what are you doing? What are you
Seriously.
doing?
Seriously. He easily, I mean easily, is the creator on this app that has made me cry tears of laughter the most. Like I have literally like in tears, not being able to contain myself. Like his thing on the Starmie and the legs, like the just
So good.
so many things. Like even now, I have to stop because I'm starting to like tear up in laughter because of how much he makes me laugh. But it is so funny because if you join him in a live, he is so kind. Like he's so kind
Hmm.
and chill and like but then he'll jump up and dance and do crazy stuff in his live and say crazy things. So he really is. I think he reminds me he's like the essence of a showman, right? He just is such a showman. Like he's good at what he does. He's funny,
Hmm.
he's brilliant. He's very chill when he needs to be, but then he can be the life of the party as soon as he decides the party is happening,
Oh my God,
you then are
yes.
like, "Oh, I want to be with Chew because
Yeah.
Chew's where the party at."
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, he was
like,
doing like morning sake bombs, like,
Oh
right
yeah.
out the
Oh
bat.
yeah.
You're like,
Everybody
oh,
told me
it's
about it.
early.
yeah, I mean, Chew, we love you, man. If you're not following Chew, go give him a follow. He really is so kind and one of the funniest people on the app for sure.
I,
100% is so funny.
Yeah, he's got to be like one of my favorite content creators on the app for sure.
I don't know if anybody's remembers when he did the little skit where he was like mimicking that one guy from South Korea. And
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about, but he
Yes.
made it Pokemon related, and
Yes.
he was all
Yeah.
like, "Are you open minded?
I
Do you
know. Like the
collect
dude, yeah,
Pokemon
Dugong
alone?"
voice. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Dude, it's so funny,
Can I have
His
so
something
funny.
home?
voices, his
So
voices are
good.
so good too. They're so good. So,
Yeah.
I live for
uh,
you.
I know it's so good. There's so many. You could like he's so quotable, which is so great.
he is so quotable.
His
He's so
content is
quotable.
good because it gets stuck in your mind. It's nice. A lot of
Yeah.
it's relatable. Like I
Totally.
just
Yeah. He's so
Totally.
Mhm.
versatile. So yeah, he's definitely, like
applause
I
to you,
said,
Chu.
yeah,
And I
an
will say,
amazing
too,
creator.
we do hope you hit the Rainbow Pony, man. Even
Ooh.
if
Just
Just
Evangelica hits it
after
After,
before
him.
you,
after,
after
after.
Evangelica.
Or at the same time, just like rip
At
it
the
at the
same time
same
would be great.
time.
Yes.
Same episode. Perfect.
Amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
good stuff. Well, yeah, Chew, we love you, man, and we are thankful for you, thankful for your comedy and your kind heart as well. And I look forward to meeting you in person, 100%. So definitely excited for that moment. But well, everybody, that is our show this week. So we are all done, and we appreciate you all, you listeners. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what you loved about the show. Would love to hear all your hot takes and your opinions on everything we talked about. And until next week, we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.